Hi everyone, Dennis Foley from Acoustic Fields. Today we're going to talk about the road less traveled. Everybody likes to talk about amplifiers, speakers, cables, and all the components that go into a system, but not so much about the room. But you really should be thinking about the room because most people have gone down this journey in the hi-fi world 10, 20, 30 years. I think I've been involved with hi-fi for 50 years, probably. Yeah, I would say 50 years, 45 years, something like that. My first system was when I was 16. It was a dual 1229 turntable. I think a shear cartridge. Marantz receiver. And some JBL 100s at that time. The ones with the thick face sponge on them. I don't even know how sound came out of it in the mids and the highs. It was so dense and thick. I took the grills off. Most people did back then, I think, but still do today. It's kind of interesting. So you take this gear journey for many, many years, but you really need to take another journey, the one that you think about less, and that's the room, because there's no really impact with a speaker, an amplifier, or cable that's going to give you the same impact as treating your room. It can't happen. Gear and treatment, 50-50. That's what you get. Now you finish the first 50% of it. Now you got to get the other 50%. Because that's about as much as the room contributes to the overall sound. I know you hear those kind of numbers a lot. You hear 60-40, you hear 70-30, but for purposes of discussion, let's just say 50-50. So what a huge impact that makes on you. 50%. So that means really you're only hearing about 50% of what your gear is capable of. So you want to look at that. So we got room distortions. Can be 10, 15, 20 times over the signal. Room modes, can be, we've seen room modes 20 dB above baseline. So you have to be really, really careful here. So we're only hearing about 40 to 50% of what the gear produces. A good analogy is the digital and the room is the digital gear and the room is in the analog domain. Remember when all we had was analog? For you older folks out there, all we had was analog, and then it went to digital. So headroom increased, distortion decreased, dynamic range increased. There were a lot of benefits to digital. And that's a good comparison to use, with room acoustics and gear. The room is analog, the gear is digital, and they're pretty far apart in their resolution terms. So keep that in mind. There's the comparison that we want to do. So treatment objectives, low, mids, and highs. We got to focus on those three groups. Low, mids, and highs in 3 sound fields: floor, ceiling, sidewall, front to rear. So not only do we have to focus on the lows, the mids, and the highs, but we have to do it for each of the 3 sound fields because they're all different. They're all different in frequency and amplitude. Why? Because all the dimensions are different. It's physics. It's math. Okay? So that's what we have to focus on. Low frequency requirements are going to make your room smaller. There's no way around it. We have the world's most powerful technology when it comes to low frequency management, and we need 12 to 16 inches. So it's a little bit ironic if you think about it. In order to treat low frequency pressure in a room, you would think make the room larger. Well, can't do that. So unfortunately, we got to go the other way. Decrease the room in every dimension by 12 to 16 inches, depending on the frequency amplitude of the usage. Mids and highs harmonic order must keep going. Mids real voice. I don't even know what that means. But the bottom line here is the fundamentals and the harmonics got to be heard. The fundamentals have to get out of the way of the harmonics. Now, how do they do that? Well, you lower the amplitude or the strength of them. You lower the strength of the low frequency energy. And you do that with treatment. And you have to do it in all 3 sound fields. Sidewall, front to rear, floor to ceiling. Okay. Mid problems, mid issues, 6 to 12 inches absorption. And then keep it in mind. You took one journey down the hi-fi highway. Now take another one down the road. Then you're done. Gear and room, that's all there is. That's the system. The road less traveled. I hope this helps. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video, and if you liked it, please give us a thumbs up. We also have a newsletter that you can subscribe to, so please do that because we offer special price discounts to only those on our newsletter. And then don't forget about our forum. We have started a forum on our own website where people ask questions, and I usually get a chance every couple of days to look at it. There's an interchange between people on the forum, and we'll give you real answers on a regular basis, so that'll help you. Thank you.